Hi everybody, this is the Baseball Hut, the amazing, spectacular, terrific, the great one, the People's Champion, your host. Welcome back to the Baseball Hut. Hope you like this video and hit that subscribe button. So, the Mets on Tuesday, they won a game against the Cubs. Manaea pitched pretty good, but the start of the game, obviously, was DJ Stewart, who's been sort of, he's kind of on the bubble where he's going to be going. And hopefully he's still here if he's performing well. He's got 4 home runs so far, 13 RBIs. He's really done well in the limited time he's played. That was a big home run. Hey, was anybody else excited about that light show they had during the home run? I didn't get to go to the game on Tuesday. There also was a lot of hot dogs consumed. That's a lot of fart. I was like, whoa, what? That's going to be a lot of farting going home, I'll tell you that. 44,000 farts. 44,000. Going home after, I don't want to sit on the train ride back. Anybody that's been to the game that had like 44,000 of hot dogs. But anyway, as you know, this channel we talk about rumors. This is a rumor I don't think is going to happen, but I think it's interesting to talk about. And this is a name that's going to be linked to the Mets this offseason. Also, his name's also going to be linked to the Yankees as well. Right now, the Mets are giving Baty a real good shot to be the everyday first baseman. His numbers don't look that bad, but from what I understand, that his hard hit rate is not very high. Major problem, obviously. But we'll keep an eye on that. But here's a rumor that's being bandied about. As you know, the Astros got off to a horrible start, and they do have guys that are free agents. So one of them is Bregman. This is an article from SI.com. Mets linked to Astros Superstar and possible major move to boost the offense. The Astros Superstar slugger could make a lot of sense for the Mets in free agency. That's true. New York Mets were linked to a handful of superstars this past offseason, but decided against making massive investments. New York's payroll is expected to be in a much better place at the end of the 24 season, and therefore it wouldn't be too surprised to see the Mets take another shot at star next offseason. If the Mets do decide to make a play for a superstar in free agency, one player who has been mentioned as possible options is Houston Astros third baseman Alex Bregman, by MLB trade rumors Darryl McDonald. Quote, perhaps Bregman can finish the season strong and market conditions will eventually work in his favor, McDonald said. This past offseason seems like factors such as dwindling TV revenue and the competitive balancing tax had negative impacts on free agents. It's possible to imagine a correction this winter. Perhaps the Mets will be looking to get more aggressive after being relatively quiet. Maybe the new owner of the Orioles looks to make a headline-grabbing move. Maybe the Red Sox come out swinging after some positive player developments in 24. Well, I don't see that because they got Devers. Bregman could make a lot of sense to the Mets. New York was linked to multiple free agent third basemen this past offseason, but opted against making a big signing. Mets have rolled with Baty at third base, and he's done a great job, so he's done okay. His defense has been much, much better. Now, if you watch my earlier videos, the videos watching players is always evolving. Okay? With Baty, I've sort of evolved my attitude towards him. Last year, I talked about how good of a start he got off to last year, and then he bombed. And he was catching the ball with his face, he was playing terrible defense, and play was way too fast for him. Now he came out the first month, 2-3 weeks, he got off to a good start. Then he had this injury, and now he's sort of trying to work his way back. But like I said earlier in the video, Baty's hard hit rate is not very good. So that is an issue that we all need to keep an eye on. It's uncertain the Mets will want to add someone new or continue to give a large role to Baty. The Mets do decide to consider an addition at third base. Bregman would be the perfect option. Oh, absolutely. But he is 30 years old, and that's the one thing. Unless you feel you're close to winning, folks, unless you feel like you're close to winning, is he the kind? And what I mean by win, I mean next year. Are the Mets close enough to win? Win World Series next year? I highly doubt it. They'll need to build up this thing again in terms of just ratcheting it up. This year is an evaluation year. You don't go from evaluation to win World Series. It kind of doesn't work like that. You bring in more people and bring in good players. The following year after you evaluate. But you don't normally bring in a big star and say, we're going to win. So that's why at his age, he's going to be 31 next year. It's a little tricky. You know what I mean? So, but I think we're going to be hearing a lot about Bregman going to the Mets. And I think Bregman's going to be rumored a lot as we get close to the deadline. Because at some point, the Astros are going to come to him wanting to discuss some kind of a contract situation. But we'll see how that transpires. And, of course, I'll keep giving you updates during the week and every day, really. And we're going to have live streams up. We're going to have some really good live streams. Ready to set up internet here, a Wi-Fi situation here where I don't have to, just not do a good job with the live stream. But, we'll see what happens. And, of course, we'll have some videos outside, too. Some short videos. But thank you for watching this video. And, of course, thank you for watching. And I'll see you later.